Hello everyone and welcome to another royal reading here at MadWorldTarot. And if you thought I sounded a bit world weary in my intro, yes I am. I thought I was done with the holiday card that I personally believe Meghan put out without much input from Harry. Input, if any input from Harry. Let's make that clear that that is my opinion. I thought I was done with that. But no, today I am looking at it one last time. And that is because the Wales family has put out their Christmas card. It's a still from the video that they made and released a few months ago to celebrate the fact that the Princess of Wales had finished her chemo. And it's very clear that it's William and Catherine and the three children all facing the camera, all similarly lit, same resolution, nothing shady about it. Of course, there will be some squaddies out there who will claim otherwise, but we know who those people are. We know who those children are. We've seen them literally from the day that they were born. And it's quite different to the card that was released by Archie. Well, let's put it like that. And the reason I'm going back today to that card, the holiday card, is because some of those eagle-eyed sleuths who frequent certain websites and chat forums and things like that have pointed out some uncanny resemblances. The first resemblance that is uncanny is between Archie and August Brooksbank. That is Princess Eugenie's little boy. Same clothes, exactly the same outfit, same running motion. The only difference, and this is August from a still from the documentary that Harry and Meghan made for Netflix, the only difference is age. And it looks, well, you could say, if you were stretching the truth, that August has been stretched and elongated into an Archie kind of a figure. That's a speculative story that is going around. And I want to look at the energy around that little bit of chat. And the other thing that people are pointing out is that Lilibet's hair and her running motion is uncannily similar to Stacy Schroeder's little girl, Hartford. People have speculated or commented on the uncanny resemblance between the two little girls before. And someone found a picture online on social media, and the hair is uncannily similar. This is the hair that Harry said was so long and so thick, just like Mama's, Meghan's hair, that she could almost sit on her hair at the age of just over 3. Interesting. And so we're going to have a look at this because I think we need to, because if we're being gaslit at some level, then I think we deserve to know. These are children who are in the line of succession, a prince and a princess. And there are these strangenesses around them that people are speculating about. It's not the best energy to have in the royal family, particularly given the speculation that Harry had to endure about his own parentage and still has to endure. People are still questioning his origins, shall we say. So, okay, I've got the Tarot Nova on the tarot table. It's a tarot that I do sometimes use still to read on children. That's the Tarot Nova. Going to have a look at these speculations and these uncanny resemblances. Ask if there is anything in what people are speculating about. Look at each situation individually. How do the mothers in question feel? Princess Eugenie and Stacy Schroeder. And is anything going to come out about this that might be quite interesting? Let's use that word. And if some interesting truths come out, consequences for Harry and Meghan if they do, because this is all pretty strange. Let's remind you, I need to shuffle these cards a bit more. I haven't used them for a very long time. let's remind you, because it's a sensitive topic, we are just doing a tarot reading for fun and entertainment. This is all my opinion. It's all speculation. And I just read energy here, and there is a disclaimer in the box below, and please read it, and please do your own research. There's plenty of material out and about that you can look up and ponder and reach your own conclusions. So there we have it. Tiny little cards. It's a nice little mini tarot deck. And see what the Tarot Nova has to tell us about this rather odd situation. We have a Chariot, and it's in reverse. Chariot is about progress, willpower, forward motion, drive, energy, purpose, ambition. And it's in reverse. Something is blocked, something is stopped. And you could extrapolate, and you could say with that Chariot card, Chariot represents Cancerians, it's major arcana for that, represents Prince William. You could extrapolate and say that there might be trouble coming down the pike from Prince William with regard to the line of succession and Archie and Lilibet. A lot of people wonder what Prince William is going to do about this rather strange situation that is going on in the royal family. And there might be a bit of a roadblock ahead for people with certain ambitions. Let's say Meghan Markle and her ambitions. That's the energy that's coming through for me as a tarot reader. That is the underlying energy. And I think personally, it's rather interesting. The situation we're dealing with this holiday card and the two children. We've got the world. Publicity, it's very public. It's about success and completion and achieving your goals. We've got two very ambitious cards here. The card of being over ambitious, because the Chariot is in reverse, and in the world, achieving your goals, your aims, ticking them off. If you've got a vision board, for instance, and you've accomplished the things that you wanted to accomplish, you can tick them off and say, done. Time for new goals. So we've got achievement here. We've got success. But we've also got the world seeing. And so somebody wants us to believe a certain thing, that we are seeing what is a successful family, a successful family unit raising these children. That is the story that's been put out, and the whole world is supposed to see this, because for me the world has this notion of all eyes on a situation when I do these royal readings. I can't say that the holiday card has exactly broken the internet. I think people are pretty bored with the Parkle story by now and are kind of hanging around like I am to see what the final outcome of this particular story will be. But anyway, let us look and ask now if there is anything shady around the provenance of the children in this particular photograph that looks like a still from a video. Anything weird about that? Oh yes, I've got the Page of Cups, and it's in reverse. Page is a child. It's messaging as well. Page of Cups is a message of love, loyalty, affection, honesty even, and devotion. Can be an apology as well. It's in reverse. So there is something that isn't quite right about the children in the photo, the messaging that's going out about children. Pages are children, pages are young energy, youngest energy in the tarot. Something's not quite right. So I'm testing energy here. I'm testing a lot of people speculating about this, all these internet sleuths finding these strange resemblances, uncanny resemblances. I'm testing energy. I'm getting a page in reverse. So if there is something not quite right about what we are seeing, why is this being done? Allegedly, let's throw one of those in. Why is it being done? And we've got the Six of Pentacles, and it's in reverse. It's the quid pro quo card, reciprocity, equal give and take. When it's upright, it's in reverse. It tells me that someone is taking advantage of a situation. It's a card of exploitation, the Six of Pentacles, when it's in reverse. Somebody who hasn't put in that much effort is taking advantage of someone or something else. And I'm interested to see in the next few cards here how the other women involved in these speculative rumors, gossips, little morsels going around on social media, how do those women feel? Perhaps it might be quite uncomfortable for them if they perhaps feel, and I'm speculating, they perhaps feel that their good intentions are being exploited or their kind hearts are being abused. That is the kind of energy that comes to me as an energy reader from the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So let's look at each little scenario. We're going to look at Archie first, and this rather odd resemblance between him and little August running around in very similar outfit, uncannily similar outfit. What's going on there? I've got the Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles is the happy single woman card. It's a card of luxury and ease. Somebody who has achieved something that they feel is all their own doing, and they're now going to enjoy the results of whatever it is that they have done or have achieved. It's telling me that the Archie child is a kind of almost like a prize, an achievement, a goal, something that has assured a certain lifestyle that has been desired to achieve that lifestyle, which is kind of weird. And you can trace the relationship between Meghan and Princess Eugenie back a long way, allegedly to before she met Harry. Don't you think that that is interesting? So I'm not getting shadiness there, just have to say. I'm getting more that Archie is a guarantee of a certain lifestyle, independent lifestyle, a woman of independent means, and you can make of that what you will. I'm simply expressing what is coming through tarot cards. Let's have a look at Princess Eugenie. How does she feel about this? People constantly pointing out this rather strange resemblance, or speculating or gossiping about what might be going on. She, of course, finding herself in a very difficult situation. She's always been loyal to Harry and therefore Meghan, and of course her father now finds himself in a very awkward position as well. So Princess Eugenie's life can't be that easy right now, and I do have some sympathy for her for that reason, and I have to say that because it's absolutely true. What's going on with her? We've got the King of Pentacles. That's Harry's energy. She's loyal to Harry. She really is. And she's going to stay loyal to Harry. I think they got on very well when they were younger. They partied a lot together. Might have had similar interests, shall we just say. And if she's going to be tested, ultimately her loyalty is going to go to him. Be interesting to see where she spends Christmas and what we see of her and her children at this point. But I think that that's what's going on there. I'm not getting that she's concerned about this, that she's bothered by it at all. Okay? And I'm trying to be as delicate as I can in this reading. It's obviously a very delicate topic for the children involved. So And I need to make that very clear as well. How about Lilibet and Hartford? I hope her name is Hartford. I think it is. Darcy Schroeder's little girl. Similar age, I think, maybe a little bit older than Lilibet. Not really entirely sure. We've got the Five of Swords. A different energy around this situation. We've got conflict in this situation. Someone who might be feeling conflicted in an inner sense of the conflict word. We might also have fights, external conflict between people as a result of what's going on here. So this is a different situation. This is a more difficult situation. The energy is definitely not comfortable energy around this. And this card, the Five of Swords, is always about someone winning something that in the end they might regret winning, because they might have alienated people, lost friends, that kind of thing. That is the general energy of the Five of Swords. So let's have a look at Darcy Schroeder, and how does she feel about being referenced in this way, mentioned from time to time, as is going on now. What's her take on the situation according to the card? We got the Four of Pentacles. That's an interesting energy because it's about security. It's about being in control. It's a money card. The Four of Pentacles, obviously, money there being clutched onto. There's something in here about, for her, some degree of security that is attached to this situation. And I don't want to speculate why that might be. I'm just simply pointing out what the cards mean. And again, you can form your own conclusions about what this might indicate. I'm just reading energy here. So, interesting that neither of these situations indicates discomfort with what is being rumoured, speculated about, talked about. Okay, that's interesting. The only element of discomfort is this Five of Swords, the conflict card, and then generally we've got the Page of Cups in reverse. There is something a little bit off about the way these children are being represented, communicated to us, because it's a page. And then this notion that there might be some element of being taken advantage of in the energy. So let's see if we're going to find anything out that might answer some questions that people have about what is going on. Are we going to find anything out? We've got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. That is Harry's energy. And it has always been speculated that if anyone is ever going to actually make a clean breast of things, clarify some of the mysteries around the children, it's going to be him. And it might be a condition of him being allowed back, not necessarily as a working royal, but allowed back with some sort of stipend, the gamekeeper's lodge, stay out the way like Uncle Andrew has to, don't ever do the Christmas walk with us ever again like Uncle Andrew. But if you come clean, you Knight of Pentacles. Interesting that he's King of Pentacles here for Eugenie. He's reduced to Knight of Pentacles. And the outcome column here, this is the outcome. He's reduced, he's downgraded to Prince, from King to Knight, really. And he's in reverse, which means that his journey has stalled, whatever little mission he was on to monetize himself, to make himself very rich, very, well, you couldn't be more famous than he already was, but just to go off on his own little adventure, it's come unstuck. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And remember, we have the Chariot, the card of ambition, progress, willpower, journeying forward, also in reverse. Roadblock, stopped energy. We've got two stopped energies, and who's doing the stopping? Prince William. So consequences for Harry and Meghan if some uncomfortable truths emerge at some point. Consequences, any consequences, or is this a who cares? And we've got the Fool, and it's in reverse. And it's a bit of a game over energy. And the reason I say it's a game over is because we start with the central issue is the world. This desire for success and for publicity. Look at us. And then we get to the end of this sorry tale, and I do think it's a sorry tale, whatever is going on in here. And we get zero. We get back to zero energy. The Fool is a reboot. You start from scratch with the Fool. You've gone all the way around and you start from scratch, but you don't start again when this card is in the reverse. You don't get another chance. So it tells me that it's game over for them. Fool in reverse, looking stupid, looking like they have taken a big chance. The Fool is all about taking risks, going off out of a naive kind of belief that it's the best of all possible worlds and no harm can come. And off you go, you make the leap of faith and you land in a ditch and you break various bones. That's the Fool in reverse. You tried something, you made a hash of it. You don't get to try anything new ever again. You don't get that opportunity again and you look stupid. Maybe worse than look stupid. You are reduced from hero to zero. The Fool. That is the energy of this reading as best I can describe it. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.